What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again, and it's been a minute since I was last with you guys. I am back from vacation, but not quite back on my normal schedule as of yet, guys. I do apologize about that, but I wanted to get this news out to you. So, let's go ahead and talk about the stuff that's happened since my last video. Thankfully, for me at least, there hasn't been too much news-wise to talk about. Opcan had an update, Trebuchet had an update, and then there's a little bit of stuff to look forward to on the horizon here. So let's get into it. As always, we'll start with the official stuff. Trebuchet in this case, Zephyr's side mod. Zephyr has released her version of the HMG38. This weapon is different. I don't know. With the HMG38, if you guys are familiar with it, it's from the comic books. I talked about this a little bit last time, and the variant that we have looks nothing like what's in the comic books. I'm a little bit disappointed by that. The version we have looks like it's something out of like Aliens or Starship Troopers. But with that being said, it looks like it's going to still be quite the interesting weapon to use. Still very sci-fi feeling, just not quite accurate to the boxy piece of art it was inspired by. But anyways, that's been released into Trebuchet, so you can get your hands on that now. It's still a work in progress, bear in mind, but the carry handle now has a working scope on it. It's got the 20mm grenade launcher. I've got the game pulled up in front of me so I could check, but I'm not sure what kind of ammo it uses right offhand. Let's see here. See if we can find that. Holy cow. Looks like 12.7 by 40mm. Is probably the round it uses. It's a 8-round magazine. It appears. Anyways, yeah, so that's out. Pretty awesome weapon. Goes really well with the textures. It goes very well with Zephyr's other scopes that she's made for the DMR and the other Trebuchet weapons now, I guess. But yeah, it blends really well with them, so that's a pretty nice thing too. So you've got the option of the carry handle, but if you don't like the carry handle, since it's not really part of the original art, you really don't need to go with it. There's a lot of other options that just blend very well with the weapon. Other than that, that's all I've got for the main Trebuchet news. So let's go ahead and talk about Opcan. Opcan's the next biggest news. So for a while now, we've been talking about Burgess's Vietnam-inspired armor, the Colonial Guard armor, which is based off of the Halo 2 Marine art concepts. It's been slightly modified, of course, but that's been finally released. The helmet is listed as the CH-250. Based off of the Reach variant of the helmet, which is the CH-252. So basically it's just an older model helmet. And then there's some body armor that accompanies it, which the body armor is just simply called Opcan Colonial Guard Vest, which looks kind of inspired by the Halo 3 armor. If you were to combine it with like modern day armor, it's kind of got like the like a soft armor thing to it under the bottom, and then a uniform to go with it as well, a CGA fatigues, which is like a modified woodland camo. And then as well, you also get a URA fatigues, which I'm not really sure what that's supposed to go with. There might be another armor set or something that Burgess has in progress that I'm not familiar with, but I don't know if that's the case or not. So that's pretty awesome. Burgess has also done his first weapons reskin, which is the MRS-10LS1.338, which is a lighter sniper rifle. Now, normally I don't go for weapons reskins, but you know, the community has taken this one really well, and I've actually got to agree with him on this point. Well, I don't normally like people going like, oh, look, I made a weapon reskin. Now this is a Halo weapon because it has the like a texture like a Halo weapon. For this, it actually works, and I think part of the reason for that is, as others have pointed out, is this weapon looks very similar to the Stanchion rifle used in Halo Wars 2, and I think that's what really makes it work. You know, you throw the SRS scope on there, I guess, you know, bipod of some kind if you wanted, and it comes together really well for this weapon. Not much else to say about it. He may do more weapons in the future, he said, but that's not really confirmed or denied outright at this point. So it's hard to say where that's going to go, if anywhere. And he's also added on the air assault helmet, they've actually got the like the neck seal, so that's kind of nice. And that's about all the news. I do have one last thing to talk about. Camper Combo has started work on a campaign. He has already done a number of missions he's released out into the community, most of which are playable if you search for Camper Combo. I think a few of his missions might not be playable anymore, but he usually is pretty good about trying to keep all of his stuff compatible with the most recent Optre version. He's been along with the community for quite a long time now, probably about as long as I have been at least. And yeah, I will say though, he is working on this campaign. I will also have a small part in the campaign currently. He asked for voice actors. I don't know if he needs any more. I think he's probably got everybody who needed to do voice acting down in the roles. But, you know, if you're interested in doing some voice acting work for him, you know, hit him up on the Discord, the Optre Discord. Just send him a direct message through there. And, you know, if you're interested in doing voiceover work for his campaign, he'll probably have a spot for you guys. Other than that, yeah, that is everything, guys. So, 6 minutes, not too bad for being missing a week or whatever. But anyways, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you whenever the next video comes out. Take it easy.